Hi, we're Charlotte and Perry. We travel around the UK, Europe and worldwide, visiting various different attractions, zoos, theme parks and cruises. We hope you enjoy this video and thank you for watching. So in today's video we're currently walking through Gatwick, where we'll catch our EasyJet. So the flight today is expected to take about 4 hours. So not too bad. We've downloaded some programs ready to watch. And we've booked our seats in advance. Always like to get a little bit of food and drink on the plane. We had a Wetherspoons beforehand. Charlotte always has the window seat. Look at those views, pretty good. So we're coming into land, as you can see.
That's with all armrests down and seatbelts fastened, thank you.
So we arrived at the outside of our hotel. First time we'd seen it. So as you can see, it's kind of like two hotels stuck together. The pool's nice and quiet here because it was about 4 or 5 p.m. in the evening and a bit cloudy when we arrived. But the pool was heated, so that was nice. Over there, along the rocks, along the seafront, is where we went and fed the chipmunks, which is right next to our hotel. The hotel in the summer seems like it has an outdoor stage, but at this time of year it was only about 20 degrees. We had the indoor stage. So we're going to show you a little bit around our room. So we've got our double bed, which you can easily pull apart into your 2 singles. We've got a telly which had actually some good English channels. We had ITV, BBC, all that kind of stuff. Very large. You could kind of call it a walk-in wardrobe. There was a step to walk into the wardrobe, but plenty of storage space. Probably about 5 to 10 hangers in a wardrobe, so that was alright. The hotel room was nice and clean, quite spacious. We had my dad with us this time, so he had his own bed in the front room. But we thought he'd be using the sofa bed, but in fact he actually had his own bed, which you'll see in a minute. We had a balcony, which had 3 chairs on, so that was cool. Little hook there for the back door. So we had a view that was just kind of over the road, as you can see here. Which wasn't too bad, didn't bother us. We heard like very little background noise. There you can see is the bed laid out for my dad. Had a little kitchen here. We had no plans of using the little kitchen, but into the bathroom. So we got a nice big enough shower. I tested it and it had good water pressure and it was nice and warm. So we got a little dining area. So this was the secondary pool. So this pool is actually a cold water pool, where the other one is a heated pool. So yeah, so this looks pretty nice. I think that's probably why there's no one in it at the moment, because it's a cold water pool. But yeah, the scenery around is pretty nice. As you can see, it's nice and clean, loads of trees. We actually had 4 pool tables on site, 2 outdoor pool tables and 2 in the games room. So yeah, they was only €1. So we had multiple games a day. We do like a little game of pool. Just gives you something to do for a little half an hour after dinner or before dinner. The tables are all in good conditions and the pool cues are in good conditions, which was great. So I've shown you guys a little bit around kind of the facilities really, and kind of around the hotel. So on the site there's actually like, I think it's 3 different shops. One's a mini mart and the other 2 are like gift shops. Just round here you can see another pool table, as well as the mini club, which is like the kids club where the kids can go in the day. It's quite a big hotel, so there's lots going on. This is one of the schedules with like the activities throughout the day. So you can do things from yoga to darts and all sorts. Here you got Charlotte doing the aqua gym. This was great fun. She loved doing this. There was quite a few people taking part. And yeah, this was all included. And this was on daily at 3 o'clock. This is the reception. The reception here actually really nice. We went there most days because we had to get pound coins for the pool table. Door stage with the entertainment. We sat in the same table every night, which was great. And then just a few clips of some of the entertainment that was on. We had like, I think one night was karaoke. This is the saxophone person. The following night we did a quiz. And then we also had Arabian dancers. So a variety of stuff going on. They do bingo on a Sunday. Yeah, it weren't too bad. Something to watch while you're having your drinks. And as I referred to earlier, we had a couple games in the pool table in the games room. This is the games room. Got just a few little bits to keep you occupied for a little bit. We had a game of air hockey, a game of pool in here most days. So Charlotte's going to film showing you guys around. So this is where you go, you have your breakfast, your lunch and your dinner. So yeah, I usually had quite a lot going on. The desserts here were pretty good. We had buffet rolls most nights. That was my favourite bit. But here you can see the bread station. So that's my dad, little clip there, cutting up his bread for his toast in the morning. There was always plenty of fruit and vegetables, pastries in the morning. I do like myself a pastry, a croissant or a pain au chocolat. I must have been French in a former life because I do like a croissant. Obviously got all your hot food options as well for breakfast, and then for dinner it changed every night. So you'd have chicken or chips, or they had a fresh meat counter most nights, but they would cook fresh food such as steaks and stuff. So that was the most enjoyable bit, really, the fresh food. And then you got your drinks, so you had all your soft drinks included. There's our cat. He was following us back to the room, and they had a luggage room where you'd store your luggage. So that was really great. We used the luggage room in pretty much every hotel we go to because the timings are never quite right of checking in and checking out. So you don't want to carry your luggage. And then right outside is where we'd get the bus to the airport or to the zoo. And the walk down to the local beach was probably about 15 minutes. We did go on the glass bottom boat, however we got seasick. Really nice area for a walk around, and they've got plenty of other activities. We went and met the sea lions, and that wasn't even that expensive to do a sea lion. So I think here these people in with the sea lions was maybe €50, which is about right, to be fair. Which is, we can just stand on the side and kind of watch what was going on. For €1 you could feed the fish. So you'll see here, this is the fish food, and actually we got plenty. Give you it's like a cup, and you get about we'd be feeding the fish about 15 minutes once we got a cup versus of food. But as you can see, loads of different fish. So once we got our feed, there was loads of them to feed. The glass bomb boat, as you see, you cannot miss. It is in bright pink. We went on it and there was probably, I would say, about 15 people on the boat in total. So when we went, it was quite busy. I was quite surprised, to be fair. However, as you can see here, you go down onto the boat, and we would be hoping to see some fish on our journey. What we wasn't aware is when you go out, they do actually have some fish feed, and they do feed the fish once you get out at sea, so you're guaranteed to see some fish. However, we just wasn't expecting to feel seasick. And when we went on this ride, everyone on the boat felt seasick. It might have just been an unlucky day where the waters were a bit choppy, but it just felt unusual. I personally have done lots of different experiences and never felt seasick. But as you can see here, we did see some fish. That video is just showing one singular fish, but I can assure you there was probably about 20 fish circling the boat. However, they were all the same breed. We didn't really see any other types of fish other than this fish. So the beach here is massive, as you'll see in a minute. However, the sand, I believe it's a man-made beach. So the sand is actually a bit like grit and not that comfortable on your feet. So, yeah, it was better to wear beach shoes, flip-flops, sandals, something like that. But as you can see, it's a massive beach. They did have camels on there most days. There was always 2 camels that people would go on a camel ride. We found this nice sign, so as you can imagine, we of course had to get a photo. So these are the camels I just mentioned about. I don't know how much the camel ride was, but they look like they're having a great time. Similar setup to at the zoo, where there's 2 of you sit on either side. The beach was quite big, as I mentioned, but it wasn't that busy because of the time of year. However, the water was beautiful and crystal clear and great for a little scuba dive and a walk. Here we are having a little quick look to see if we can see any of our chipmunks. Some days there'd be like 5 or 6 chipmunks, and some days there was none at all. Occasionally on our walk back to the hotel we'd see some cats as well. As you can see, today's a lovely day. So yeah, we're looking for our chipmunks. We had a bag of nuts that we'd bought from the shop for €2. We'd walk along, shake our bag of nuts, and hope the chipmunks come to see us. They were actually quite confident and brave. They would literally come up to you and you could literally hand feed them. Oh, here we go. We've seen some. They are quite friendly, to be fair. The pigeons got in the way of our shots, but as you can see, we're feeding them the nuts and they would come up to get them. Some chipmunks are more confident than others. Some of them wouldn't come up. Oh, this is a confident one. There he goes. He'd get you a nut and off he goes. See if this one comes over. He does indeed. So this is us just walking back to our hotel. As you can see, I've got a jumper on there. We do recommend if you go to make sure you've got some jumper with you, because it does get very windy indeed, and that's quite a common occurrence for people to let you know that it does get windy in the area.
In our next video you will see us go to Oasis Wildlife, where we'll do some camel riding and explore the zoo.